Yo, it's effective immediately. I'm DJ Hed.
And it's your favorite homegirl, Gina Views.
We are joined by a special guest, international superstar, on the show today. We all are big fans of Mr. Tyler Perry's Beauty in Black. Amber Rain is here. Welcome to the show.
Hi, not international superstar. I don't think I ever heard that one.
Well, you know, Netflix is a global company.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't know if you was on that email or not, but
absolutely. We definitely have gone number one globally. So I guess
okay.
Just putting it all together sounds good. It sounds good. I'll take it.
You gotta talk, you know what I'm saying? If you don't do it, somebody else won't either. So
I appreciate you.
And congratulations on all the success. We're huge fans of the show here. I don't know if you're aware, but we had for the fans, I'll say we had Mallory and Horace on the show.
And Norman.
We did have Norman on the show. Mm-hmm. So you know, you're here to join us today, and first and foremost, though, I just gotta get this out real quick. For the specific show of Beauty in Black, were you already involved, like, from the inception of the show, as specific to your character? Because I think it's a little vain for you to have a character named after yourself.
So I don't know which came first, the chicken or the egg. Honestly, like, people ask me that all the time. Like, did he name Rain after you? I honestly don't know. But when I went for the callback, the in-person callback, they spelled my name Rain. So I was like, I'll take that as a hint. So honestly, I don't know. I've never asked Mr. Perry. I lost my earring.
Yeah, it's all good. Well, rumor has it that, you know, he always has an idea for the person he wants for these specific roles. So that's why I asked that.
Yeah, well, if you're familiar with Joe's College Road Trip, we actually filmed that first. And that's when he told me that he had a role in mind for me. I still had to go through the audition process. That's why I'm like, I can't take.
Okay, for sure.
Is that when the Joe's road trip, is that your first time doing anything with Tyler Perry, or how did you become part of the universe?
No, well, it's the first that he remembers. I started working at TPS, like probably 10 years ago now. I was a body double for Tika Sumter, but before that I was an extra. Like, I've been around, but we worked together on Bruh. And I had like a co-star role in there. I was a day player, so I was only there for one day. But like I said, he doesn't remember any of this.
Wait, we got to talk about you being a body double for Tika Sumter.
Right. Yeah. So she was pregnant at the time, and I fit the description. So yeah, I was a body double for her.
What?
Yeah.
It's just tripping me out because I didn't even know that show required that, because I'm a huge fan of that show. I'm familiar with that show. So I didn't even know that. I mean, I guess what was you in the tub when she got killed at the end?
It was actually so this was for the haves and the have-nots years ago. But it was actually a sex scene, an intimate scene. So I guess they didn't. Her character wasn't pregnant and she was. So they used my body for that part.
Okay. The Have and the Have-Nots is such a good show. I hated that it ended. I love the Have and the Have-Nots. I hated that everybody. Spoiler alert for the people, if you haven't finished the eighth, I think it was 8 seasons, maybe 9 seasons. If you ain't finished it, you know, everybody passed away. All the characters end up dying. Okay, so you were a body double for Tika Sumters, and then what else were you doing with Tyler Perry?
So, like I said, I did a co-star role on Bruh, the show that he had on BET Plus. And that was the first time that he directed me. So, and I guess that was maybe 7 or 8 years ago.
And he doesn't remember this?
No, he does not remember. No.
Okay, so
I used that clip in my reel. I'm like, I remember it vividly.
Yeah. Okay, so now fast forward, we got Beauty in Black. What was your initial response or initial reaction when you saw the script for your character and your character storyline?
For me, it was, I guess initially I was kind of challenged by it because when I was reading the sides, when we got the sides for the audition, I was like, oh, Kimmy feels like me, like, as a person, because I'm ambitious, like, you know, and Rain is like, all we gonna be is hoes, and that's it. Sorry, I don't know if I can say that.
You can say whatever.
Yeah, so it was definitely different for me. It wasn't I wasn't playing myself for sure. And so but it was like, I know this girl. Like I know people who are like this, who are comfortable or just it's all they know, like even my dad, like he's been a post office worker for 20 plus years, and it's just like you have so much potential, but it's like you are kind of complacent. So it's like I get it. I get it.
Is there a reason why you is there a reason why when you read the size you were like Kimmy is more, I mean, I'm sorry. Was there a reason why you felt like Kimmy was more you, given the fact that I know I looked at something and it said basically you used to model, right?
Hmm.
And then I would assume that this show is kind of like hit close to home in that way
Hmm.
because of the nature of how you all met Mallory in the beginning type shit.
Right. Yeah. So I've worked at those hair shows, like the Bronner Brothers. Like I was, doing brand ambassadorships. So it's like I knew this world before we
Yeah.
even stepped foot into it. So yeah, I definitely, when I say it felt like me, I just mean I could relate more to Kimmy on a personal level.
Okay, I got you.
Well, I want to commend you for the way that you are like slaying on this role, because you're selling it so good that I believe that this is you.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, a lot of
you
people do.
you do Rain so good. I don't know if you've seen on
Thank
Twitter,
you.
but the viewers are debating if Rain, like you in real life, your character, I mean, you as a actress in real life, if that's your BBL or if that's Rain's BBL. Like this is a debate right now on social media.
Child, I hear that's like the number one comment I get. Like people slide in my DM or they're commenting under my picture. They're like, "Where's your BBL?" Like if I like today, I posted me in the gym. I am this big, and people are like, "Oh, where's your BBL?" I'm like, "Come on, grow up. It's not real."
So what's in your pants?
It's
Pause.
With
like
all due respect.
no, I love that question.
Me too.
So it was a whole process. Like I have like a picture, like a photo dump from season 1 when I was getting the butt cast on me. But basically, so first we started off with like, I don't know if you've seen those like waist trainer, like body sculpting suit
Like what you wear like the
things.
post op, like after you get
Yeah, so they have some of those with like padding, like hip padding and butt padding built in. So we started with that, and then like the the wardrobe or the costumer, she sent pictures to producers or Mr. Perry, and they were like, bigger. So then they started like stuffing more stuff in there, and it was like, nah, bigger. So then they were like, okay, we're gonna have to get something made. So they brought in a special effects person, and they made a cast for me, and then they like, I think it was made out of like styrofoam or something. It was pretty light, but they like built it into some shorts.
Mhm.
So I really had on like shorts, but it was just like padding and like styrofoam all around. It was huge. It was huge.
Damn.
I know that it's not. It's like it's all fiction and it's a show, but I was happy that the show did touch on like a BBL gone wrong,
Yeah.
because
Yes.
100%. It's relatable. We hear horror stories all the time with people passing away, or like people
Right.
getting really really sick, or they just have to get it removed just in general because it's unhealthy or it wasn't done right. Did you, after the season aired, did anybody reach out to you about their like personal situations?
No, I haven't talked to anybody personally. Well, people that are like, oh, I know a girl, but like not anybody that like dealt with it themselves. But yeah, like I think that part went over a lot of people's heads. So I'm glad you touched on that. Because this is a real thing. Like people are really like dying or just getting really sick because they're taking the easy or what they think is the easy or the cheap way out. So I think it's a cautionary tale, honestly.
In that same vein of how you and Kimmy met, what about the plot line or the through line of y'all kind of being trafficked and that whole narrative
Yeah.
that's been for like 2 seasons at this point, like the whole time? Um, was that like a decision? I mean, I'm sorry. From a creative standpoint, two-part question. From a creative standpoint, did you all have discussions about how to incorporate that with sensitivities to the climate of what's going on? And then the second part to the question is, did that hit home for anybody involved?
Well, we definitely discussed, and we did a lot of research, and it was already pretty much written that way, so we didn't have to like add anything. But we definitely were sensitive to the fact that that it's a real issue, and then we're shooting in Atlanta, and Atlanta is a huge mecca for a lot of those types of things, sex trafficking and human trafficking and all that. So we were definitely sensitive to it. I don't know why I'm trying to hold on to it. And then I'm sorry, what was the second part?
The second part was just, what did that hit home for anybody, like during those scenes? Because I know those are emotional scenes. It's specific when you all were like with Kimmy's sister and stuff like that.
Yeah. So, well, just being a woman, I haven't personally known anybody that was kidnapped or sex trafficked, but just as a woman and having to be on guard everywhere you go, like I think, especially I feel like men, I see these like back and forth debates online all the time about, like if we were stuck in the forest with a man or a bear, we would choose the bear. Like, because it's like we are unsafe around not all men, but just in general, it's like, just having to be extra cautious everywhere we go as women, because there is a risk of our lives, or us being snatched up, us being, on and on. So I think we were both or all just very sensitive to that for sure.
Do you guys know where the storyline is heading? Like season 1, do you know what's going to happen the last episode of season 2?
No.
Okay, so we had Crystal Stewart here, Mallory's character, and I told her, I said, I see a future where Kimmy and Mallory actually link up, where they become friends. Mm-hmm. So going out of season 1 into season 2, before getting the script, did you ever see you guys working with Mallory at all?
No, I definitely didn't. No, I if anything, like I thought it was just gonna be like a huge rivalry the whole time, like them versus each other or us versus her. Yeah, I definitely didn't see, especially the three of us, so yeah, it was a surprise for me when I got the second season script.
Is Japa Nigga your writing or Tyler Perry's writing?
That's that crazy man. I did not. And then he was very adamant about it. Say Japa Nigga this and that. Like, no, that's him all day.
Okay, I got another question. Speaking of when we had Crystal Stewart here, she was talking about, oh my God, I'm such a nice person. I don't even say the N-word. I have a hard time saying these things to other human beings. What lines to you in Rain's character that were crazy or like standoffish? Like, I love it smelled like Jim Crow. Like, that's one of my I say that now just regularly, but what's one of those Rain lines for you that was like, oh my God, why I have to say this?
Yeah, it was definitely the Japa Nigga. That was crazy. When I was telling Mallory burn up in the house, like like I'm definitely like a Captain Save-A-Ho. So I would have jumped in the fire. So that all of that was crazy. Yeah, Japa Nigga's probably number 1 though, because it's like, who thinks of this?
What about a scene?
Japa Nigga's so crazy.
What about a scene to you that was like, oh my God, that was crazy?
Us jumping Roy for sure. Sorry to spoiler alert, but that was.
Hey, I was standing up in a living room like, get that nigga. I love it. And you come in with your extra kicks.
Yes. We all had to, get our licks in.
Without giving us any spoilers for next season, because according to Twitter, season 3 already shot. I'm not asking you to confirm or deny that, but just from the outside looking in, as a viewer, as a spectator, do you think that Rain's judgment about Japa Nigga, do you think her judgment is a little clouded because she possibly looks at him as a love interest? Because I don't trust him.
No, she want him. She for sure will.
I don't trust him.
I don't think Rain wants him.
That's cap. That's cap. She trying to throw
No.
us off for next season. Them niggas gonna
Rain gonna fuck around and be pregnant.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, it's all good. I do want to jump into a couple of these episodes though. Well, you brought up the one about y'all jumping Roy. To me, that was a powerful episode because that was the click up episode. And I know she has hella questions about that because she brought that. She actually low key is responsible kind of for that rumor. You know what I'm saying of y'all clicking up. But when you did like you just answered her question about you didn't see it going that way. But when you did read that part, did you was like, ooh, people are gonna fuck with this, or like what were your thoughts on it?
I was really excited. I couldn't wait to film that part. I've known Julian for years. We worked on another show together, so I was just excited about jumping him in the first place. But just like I said, like it was a surprise to me that all of us were gonna be clicked up. So yeah.
Also, same episode, I really, really enjoyed the dialogue between Mallory, Kimmy, and Rain because we finally got everyone's backstory.
Yes.
That was another piece of when we did our interview. I asked them like, when are we going to get everyone's backstory and why is everybody so aggressive and like why is there so much tension amongst the characters? Did you know what your character had already gone through before season 2?
No. So when I was doing like my backdrop, like just on my own, just working through the character, I kind of put the pieces together. It's kind of like just filling out or putting a puzzle together, but not having all the pieces. So when she gave that monologue, when I read that monologue, I was like, okay, but it was along the lines of what I expected. It was very, very similar. Of course, I didn't know about the the abortions and all that, but it was like, okay, I was in the right realm.
Yeah. Same episode. This not related to your character, but if you can just shed some light and tell us why they all keep telling Mallory she got a weave or a lace front. They like 3 people done called her out said that's not your hair.
Crystal Stewart went on her own Instagram.
It's a good one. It's a good one. It looks very natural.
So is it supposed to be Mallory hair? Like what is it supposed to be?
I don't think so. I don't think so. But Mallory be lying. I mean, she just be lying.
Y'all got Crystal Stewart on her own personal Instagram. Like, this is my hair. like, y'all got me fucked up. Like,
so far, what's been the most difficult scene for you to shoot?
Ooh, that's a great question.
One of the difficult ones for me to watch was definitely your character getting the BBL and then just even like laying in the hospital and stuff, and just as a viewer of us thinking that your character is not going to make it because we were introduced to you and Kimmy early on first. You guys were the first characters that we was introduced to, and we kind of it's being that you're black, you're relatable, y'all there to get a scholarship, like you looking up to this black woman. So it was very, very difficult when I thought you died.
Yeah. I would say yeah, I mean, well, they even kind of teased that Rain was dead. A lot of people thought she was dead at the beginning of season 1. As far as filming though, I don't know. I wouldn't say anything was like really difficult to film. Maybe the scenes around like whenever me and Kimmy have those like emotional moments, when she's like, I can't believe this is real. So it's like I have to pull from the fact that like we have gone through a lot of stuff, to get here. So I think maybe those, because it's more like emotional. Yeah.
I have a couple of questions about the club because Rain is now an entrepreneur and she can't let this fucking club go. She just cannot let this club go. I don't want to dive into next season, but in your mind, does Rain still allow the back parking lot to be cracking?
I don't think so. I don't even know if she knows that's going on. That's crazy.
That
Like
back
I was
parking lot
like,
cracking though.
even watching this season, I was like, I must have skipped that part because y'all was going crazy back
I was
there.
off
Like,
work that day.
going on?
Nah, you knew it was up.
Do you know about if our clubs in Atlanta really like that?
No,
Okay.
not that I know of. Not
Because sometimes I even be watching all the Queens men. Like, is it really cracking like that out there?
I've been to my fair share of strip clubs, being from Atlanta, and I ain't never seen all that going on. But I am not there for that as well. So
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
Where's Body?
Body dead.
Don't know. Y'all lying to us. Y'all is lying to us.
She died.
She gone. Officially, Body is gone for real. Cause y'all, they kind of like I feel like the dialogue about Body, like it was just like brushed over a little bit.
Yeah.
We seen her get hit by the car and all of that, but it's like I don't know if she officially like got smoked on camera.
No, well, without saying too much, I think it was just like some off screen stuff. Okay. So yeah,
that's all you. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, my last question is about Rain and Kimmy's relationship. Do you foresee them falling out? Because there was some. Let me explain why.
It was a little tension.
It was some tension.
It was a little tension last 2 episodes.
It
was quick, but it was like a little, probably just a little friendly tension.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think so. I feel like they locked in. Because they're both very loyal.
Look, peep this though. Just hear me out. Though. Hear me out though. When Rain lost her sister the second time, bro.
Kimmy.
Rain lost Kimmy's sister.
Okay. Gotcha.
I can say you, but
yeah.
Okay. No, Angel lost the sister. That was Angel's fault.
That was
right.
Angel. You're right.
You see how they blame a black woman?
Angel was supposed to be watching her.
You're right.
Angel was so
but no, that makes
you shopping.
Okay, but look, that makes you a bad delegator.
Right. That's true. That's true.
I'm not finna let you get off.
Kimmy trusted me. Kimmy ain't trust Angels.
Nobody trusts Angel.
Sylvie.
And then okay, my last second question is: do you see Angel making it through?
Angel's out of here.
I don't see him living in the house, let alone being alive for too much longer.
Right. I mean, from Rain's
the baby
perspective,
mama
it's
and
like, boy, exactly. From Rain's perspective, Rain would probably be happy to see him go because at this point he doing too much and he don't listen and he keep losing Sylvie, so he's a liability.
Well, when Kimmy was calling for the will, and she said, "I want to make sure Rain and my sister are good." She didn't even mention Angel.
Right. But okay, so I feel like there would be more tension between Angel and Kimmy because I feel like, they're both kind of competing for Horace's number one spot.
Because it almost feels like Angel has his own situation with Horace. Like, he's not even a part of y'all equation. Like, y'all came up under Kimmy, and then Angel got his own situation.
Exactly. And Horace likes Kimmy for, her being a smart, she's smart, she's business-minded and all that. But he actually likes Angel. So I feel like there might be a little tension in there.
Okay, we gotta let you go, but listen, here I gotta ask you this though. In the final episode, they clicked up Horace and everybody. They in the conference room, right? Everybody get their shit off their chest. The feds come in. They finna lock everybody up. This don't have nothing to do with Rain. Technically, Rain is off buying the club. Did your best friend snitch?
I would say it was Attorney Varney who snitched. It was. He did all the research.
So Attorney Varney is the snitch.
Okay. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
I'm gonna nominate Varney.
Okay, for sure. No, you got
Not
one
my
more?
girl.
No,
Okay.
no, I don't have nothing else. But again, I just wanted to congratulate you and thank you for your role, this character. Like I said, you slaying it. You're doing such an amazing job, and I just love that you representing for us.
Thank y'all for having me. This was so much fun. I appreciate it.
When you come to LA, come see us, please. You
Please.
know,
I was just there.
Ah.
Like literally, I just got back. But next time, yes, for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, at the end of,
Yes.
I'm not asking you to confirm this, but if season 3 happens at the end of season, I mean, I know Tyler Perry.
Season three.
It's about to
Season
be
three
like
is
30
definitely
seasons.
happening. Season 3 is definitely happening.
Okay, I know. I'm
Yes.
like, I know Tyler. Like,
Yes.
I don't know
Is
Tyler,
it
but
happening or did it happen?
Yes.
can't say
And
that.
Yeah. All right, for
But
sure.
come back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you
just pull up on
tell
us at the end of the season.
tell the white people to make sure you come through and see us,
Okay.
please. We would love to have you through. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, though.
Okay.
Amber Rain is here. It's effective immediately.